3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Fallen PumpKing here. Welcome back, everybody. Guys, it's time. It's time for some All The Mons. Finally, right? But guys, I have a throwback today. We're going to be doing something we haven't done in a while. We used to do it every time we were playing beta packs and new patches would come out, right? Devin coming in. How you doing? We used to do this every time new patches would come out, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to read the patch notes. So let's come over here. I'm in game right now, just kind of AFK, but we're going to pull up the display capture. Guys, All The Mons 0.70 is out. 0.7.0 is out. How's it going? Oh man, it's great. I passed my exam and I got sick this morning. My son, I'm going to come back here for a second. My son came back from preschool Monday with a runny nose on Tuesday with a runny nose because let me rephrase this. He had school Monday. Tuesday, he had a runny nose. Wednesday, it was even more runny and he was sneezing. And today he's coughing. I caught it. So I've got a sore throat, bit of congestion, and I don't care. I passed that freaking exam. That's what I care about. But guys, here we go. This is a big patch. Some serious changes. Are you guys ready for this? We're going to go through this together. So there is a new World Gen mod, which does mean unexplored. Hey, Pump Queen coming in. Hey, love. Guys, there's a new World Gen mod. That does mean where new chunks are generated, there's going to be hard terrain changes. There's nothing I can do about that. Unfortunately. So just be aware that's going to happen. This kind of stuff happens in beta. It's to be expected. That's also why when a pack leaves beta, we reset the world, right? That's why we do that. Now, here's the removed mods. COMBBLEMON Capture XP. I think that was where you could get experience for catching Pokemon for your main person who battled. I'm not 100% sure. You're excited to see the terrain go wacky while I'm exploring? Nice. But basically, I'm sure it's going to come back. It's just this whole update was to update to COMBBLEMON 7.2, the big COMBBLEMON update. COMBBLEMON Capture is not ready yet, so I bet it's going to be back. Guys, here comes the stream mascot. Here she is. Right on time, as always. This one surprised me, though. They have removed Embedium, which is fine by me. I stopped using Embedium the moment Sodium started doing Neoforge. And so it's not surprising to me. Embedium was a fork of Sodium that then went its own improvements, but Embedium end-of-life support. I don't know if that's just for 1.21.1 or if it's because of Sodium's now on Neoforge. So Embedium's gone. Monocle is gone because it requires Embedium. Noligium, I don't know how to say it, is also gone. And then Timcore was used for the COMBBLEMON Capture XP, so it's gone too. Guys, here's the new mods though. Color Wheel and Color Wheel Patcher. If you're not familiar, they're for shader packs and fix some issues that shaders have in modded. It's really useful. They've then added Sodium, Sparse Structures. I'm not 100% certain which one that's for. It either makes structures less common, I think, configurably, and they probably configured it for what they wanted. Then Terralith, configured however they've configured it. And then COMBBLEMON compatibility with Torchmaster is the new mod. So nothing really to look up in game. It's all kind of back-end stuff, right? And then here is all the fixes. Let's read them pretty quick here. Fixed a crash with the R's control. Okay. Fixed a concurrent modification exception crash on Pneumaticraft. So More crash fixes, more crash fixes. Shiny modifiers not being applied to eggs when picked up has now been fixed. They've now added alternative recipes for washing the half apricorn. Awesome. Awesome. Apricorn? Apricorn. I always say that wrong. They've replaced horse and donkey spawns. Thank goodness. Loading screen now uses the Pika Star. Many quest changes. Many quest changes. There's a whole list. I took a look at it. Guys, it's like hundreds. I couldn't go over it. It's one or the other. It's one or the other, Devin. I'm not 100% sure. The Brazilian localization's been updated. New quests as well. There's now Industrial Foregoing and Pylon quest adjustments. They removed the Zycraft seed since we don't have Zycraft. Then here we go. Poke Center now spawns more frequently. Poke Center now spawns on Terralith biomes because the Poke Centers were supposed to be way more common and they weren't. Oritech overworld nodes are now rarer. Blacklisted the campfire pot from building gadgets due to a crash. Poke Center now has natural machines. That's exciting. PC and healing machine are now unbreakable if natural. So you can no longer break them if they're naturally spawned. Apricorn. Yep. We'll get there. I'll get better at it. I'll get better at it. But yeah. There we go, everybody. Those are the changes. I'm going to, because I'm kind of sniffling a bit now that I'm talking, I'm going to raise the gate on my microphone. Hopefully to catch less sniffling, but you guys might hear, if I talk too quiet, you won't hear me. So I'll try to make sure I'm talking nice and loud. But there we go. We haven't done that in a while, guys. That is the changelog update of the day. It's exciting to do those again. We haven't done that in literal, like, over a year since All The Mods 10 beta. Oh, I did want to show this. Looks like our spawn.json has remained with all of our mobs we have limited. I also installed server core on the server. That allows me to set a hostile mob cap to modify how much of it's allowed. And what I can do is say, okay, take the vanilla hostile mob cap and only run it at 50%. Just like that. I think I'm going to run it at 75 for now, though, and we'll give it a test. Then I did say I would lower the sleeping percentage to 20%. And guys, in this config, ocelots are a problem. Ocelots. Minecraft ocelot. Let's summon, and I'm going to pull up ocelot so I spell it right. Okay, Minecraft on ocelot. So let's add, we'll just copy one of these. And then nice and easy, we'll add a new section for it. And we'll change this from slime to ocelot. Oh, they set him to 5. Guys, look at that. They've set a bunch to 5. That was them, not me. That was them. They have updated these. A bunch of these. I believe. They've gone all the way down to 5. I might continue it. Yeah, the ocelots were a problem. Guys, I'm going to change all the ones I manually added to 5 as well. Entities are a big problem on COMBBLEMON servers. That's why I had to lower the view distance all the way down to 5, for those who don't know. It's been rough, but let's go ahead and save this. And then we're going to give it a reload. Also, I need to mark that I'm streaming. And then over here, you can edit this live. And then you come here and you type in control. And then you just do a reload. Now, let's clear up some mobs here. Dark Oak Enderman. Is that a new one? Oh my gosh, it is. Dark Oak Enderman. We have Dark Oak Creeper. Hold up. Wait a minute. We got to add this. so that I don't have to do it later. Dark Oak, and then I got to make sure it's Enderman Overhaul. Dark Oak Enderman. And I'll catch up on chat here in a second. I can't remember how to spell it. Enderman Overhaul, okay? So Dark Oak Enderman is Enderman Overhaul. Enderman Overhaul. Dark Oak Enderman. Okay, let's go ahead and save that. And then it will tell us if it reloads successfully. Beautiful, beautiful. Beach creepers go crazy as well. Beach creepers. Are they called ocean creeper or beach creeper? Is it these? Ocean creeper? Guys, if anybody knows a mob that is spawning a ridiculous amount, speak now. I need to know. I need to know. Let's add beach creeper. Beach creeper. Did I spell that right? Ocean. Ocean. It's ocean. Ocean creeper. Hey, welcome, Polar. Welcome. Okay, there's ocean creeper. I'm going to keep saving as we go because people are online and we have to keep up here. Just doing some admin work and then we're going to get going. Dark Oak Enderman, I'm now going to wipe them. We cleaned them. Ocean creepers, wipe them. We cleaned them. Zombies, wipe. Cataclysm mods. Those are going to be difficult. Those are going to be difficult. We'll have to see. You guys are going to have to tell me if too many spawn. We're going to have to keep an eye on it. We're going to have to keep an eye on it. For sure. Minecraft dolphins are spawning too many. Drowned are spawning too many. Oh my gosh. Oh, we just fixed drowned. We just fixed drowned. And creepers and everything. Okay. That should... I'd like to do a fresh server restart, but that'd be a little too rough right now. People have been dealing with restarts all day as I've been working with mods. Guys, I feel bad. I feel bad. Sam, some add-ons, the developer, made me a custom version of Performant for our server to work with all the mons. But for some reason, it seems it might be having an effect on network connectivity. It might be part of the config. I'm going to have to look into it. I'm really hoping I don't have to reach back out to him. In the meantime, I've added other mods. But I really want to use Performant. It is hands down the strongest server performance mod in there, out in the world. And I'm paying for it. I'm paying for it. So we'll have to look at that config later. But for now, connections look pretty decent. Connections look pretty decent. Let's get in game. So I'm going to lower that. Go full screen here. I do want to shout out some people. Polar gave us some pumpkins. Hell yeah. And a trash can. Because we needed a trash can. Oh, we needed a trash can. And then Some Kind Soul didn't leave a sign saying who they were. Left us. Oh, 1 second. I'm about to sneeze. I lied. I did not need to sneeze. Left us 2 annihilation planes, some cable, crystal resonance generators, an accelerator, and some storage buses. So thank you. Thank you. If it was you, I appreciate it. I'm going to get some achievements here because I've been logging in on my alt. You guys will notice. I've got a bunch of iron, 1.7k, and I've got a bunch of Certus. That is because I've been logging in on Fallen alt and AFKing while I've been playing on other servers. I say other servers, but you guys, I'm talking specifically about just Vault Hunters. So I bet you if I pick some of these up, like this one, yeah, there's an achievement. What else would give me an achievement? Maybe Fluix. I'm not 100% sure. Polar says you are very welcome, and anything I can do to help you along. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I feel it sucks. Guys, it sucks how far behind I am because of Vault Hunters, but I'm okay with it. It's what we got to do. It's what we got to do, and that's okay. Devin left the 3 budding things. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. But I switched to the color wheel shaders because I really like how it runs. I wish Euphoria could run with color wheel as well, but I tend to get really good performance with color wheel and things look correct. But because I just swapped to it, the settings are wrong. So what we're going to do, I'm actually going to unfull screen. I'll show you guys this here. Even though this is color wheel and not Euphoria, we can import the Euphoria settings that we've already set because they're both complementary. So all of the complementary settings will get overwritten. It's perfect. You and me are kind of close in progress. Yeah, I'm about to do a lot of progress today. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be as descriptive as tutorially as I usually am. We're going for progress. We're going for progress today. I've gotten a lot of questions. Fallen, how do you have the rainbow outline? I get that question a lot. Now, there is mods to do it, but this is how I do it, guys. This is how I do it. Let's hop back in game here. Check this out. In the shader settings for complementary, go to Other, Selection Outline, and change it to rainbow. Then I raise my brightness. You're not able to get on today? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Devin. I'm sorry to hear that. Let me, I totally missed some people here. Thiago, welcome. I missed saying welcome to you. Sorry about that. Coming back, though. Everything else is pretty set, pretty good. I am going to reduce close-up particles. There's a few things I'd like to change performance-wise, but we're not going to get too into it. We're just going to kind of leave settings mostly how they are. Minus just a couple, like I'm going to put water on potato. No, we'll keep it medium. I really like that. Medium there. Yep. Texture filtering. We're going to lower it down to off. Yeah, there we go. That should be good. And then we'll go medium detail quality. Hello, Dinosaur, coming in over on YouTube. Welcome. Whoa, something's wrong with the chat. I'm now seeing that I missed Daily Drizzy. I don't answer questions like that, Drizzy. I'm really sorry. I know you've come in a couple times with questions kind of related to that, where life advice is the category I'd put it in. I don't cover those kind of things or any form of like real life drama. I'm terribly sorry. I bet you could get some better advice from an adult in your life, but I will not offer advice on those things. Do you like dinosaurs? I'd say not more or less than the average person. I enjoyed dinosaurs a lot more when I was younger. But nowadays, I don't ever actively think about them. But I think they're good. I like learning about them now and then. Nothing wrong with them. But there we go. There is the settings done. Oh, did I apply? Oh my gosh, did I apply, guys? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. It is night. Were people saying Z? Were people saying Z? I don't know if people need to sleep or not. I'm good. I don't need to sleep. But, guys, I also got one more thing done. Guys, I got a template. Netherite template. Where did I put it? There it is. Netherite template. I got some ancient debris too. This is because on my alt, you'll notice I'm just barely getting the advancements. I'm just barely getting them. That is because I was on Fallen alt while One Motto and Nads were in a bastion. I teleported to them. We looted the chest. This was from one chest. Can you believe it? Look at that amount of loot. That's kind of crazy. And then the matter condenser was because someone said they couldn't craft it, and I had to see if I could craft it. But with that, that should be everyone caught up. What is that glowing tree? Oh, I planted it. How long have you been doing YouTube for? 12 years. 12 years with huge breaks in between. Dinosaurs, 12 years with huge breaks. Right now, the past 3 months has been the most serious I've ever been doing YouTube. This is a soul tree. I got a sapling from the nether, and I decided to plant it. It's from Productive Trees. I don't know what it does yet, but I planted it. And then I was just saying thank you to Polar here. Okay, I think we're all caught up. I still have loot in my backpack. We need to do cleanup. And so do you know what that means? The main goal today, we're going to speed run AE2. We're going to get AE2 cracking and going and be done. Just get it online. Even if it's super basic. Even if it's super basic, we're going to get it online and running. Now, do I have... I might need to make another Pokemon chest in the meantime, because I'm running out of storage. I need chests for Pokemon items. So let's throw all the ones on us in there. And then I'm going to add more kind of junk chests until we have AE2 storage. Do you play Roblox? I don't, Dinosaur, but it's really cool. I remember when Roblox first came out, how basic it was. And what the game has developed into today is kind of incredible in terms of a development standpoint. I am happy they're finally acknowledging some of the issues on the platform. I won't really discuss them here on stream, but I'm glad that one person really brought attention to it. Okay, we're going to pull out all the Pokemon items that we can. That I can, like, you know, immediately see. Obviously, I'm not going to get all of them first try here. In fact, here's what we could do. We could go at COMBBLEMON, double click, and now we can see all the COMBBLEMON items. Beautiful. Which I've had some people ask, guys, I use EMI instead of JEI. You can just add EMI. It runs on top of JEI, so you don't have to uninstall anything. I just prefer EMI for crafting trees. Crafting trees is what I really like. Okay. I think that's cleaned up enough. I did want to put, oh yeah, we got the Elytra too from a Waystone. We got to remember that. Didn't we have a mending book again? We did. Unbreaking and mending. Let's put this on the Elytra. I'm going to kind of use Elytra Flight for a bit just because it's fun. Just because it's fun. I'm going to keep the chest plate where it is because these, there's an ability. If we make silent gear, we can add it to items. There's a bunch of stuff you can do with Elytra, but I swear, oh, this one doesn't. This one doesn't have the curio slot for it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's a bummer, but that's all right. Okay. Continuing on here. Ancient knowledge versus whatever that is. We'll put that down on our bar. I'm not going to keep the shield on us. We'll leave this as is for now. I'm just going to grab a couple of the materials out of it that we're going to need. And we'll get going here for some AE2. For those who don't know, AE2 is kind of the reason I play modded. It's one of my favorite things. You have to go, Dinosaur? Sounds good. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be, and we'll catch you next time. But let's come over here and let's make a plan. So first and foremost, we need an inscriber. So let's get inscriber. Easy peasy. And we're going to set this as a default recipe, and we're going to need pistons, which will set a... Is that the default right now? Okay, that's default. And then copper, iron, perfect. And then we're going to need a charger just for the quest for it. Let's go ahead and default recipe that one. Oh, I didn't. I think I removed the inscriber. Let's put that back. Then do we have, by chance, SFM? I believe we do. Beautiful. We're going to want some inventory cable, label gun, manager, and program disk. If they're not too expensive. If they're not too expensive. Any chest. That's good. Label gun. Oh, that's nice and cheap. Signs. Let's do oak. And then disc. That should be cheap enough. Or should be like easy enough. You know what? I'm actually going to do the top recipe and then do a recipe for torches. Okay. With that, so for those who don't know, when I do that, it makes it so that when I view recipes, right? For instance, the label gun. If I click view recipe tree, I can now see it broken down. Now this sign, we could choose a specific, but what I can do is come back here and say for the oak, click a recipe's output. There we go. So now I get a recipe tree of everything I'm going to need. And that's what I really like. That's what I really like. Whether I click on my inscriber, it tells me everything I'm going to need, which is really, really useful. Really useful. Then after that, we're going to need a drive or docks. I think we're going to go with an ME drive though. ME drive, let's favorite that. We're going to need Fluix cables, favorite that. Quartz fiber, favorite. You guys know how this goes. And we'll put Certus dust. We don't need a pattern for that. Then we're going to need storage disks. Or no, storage cells. Sorry about that. Probably just go for item cells. And I think we'll go up to 4Ks to start. Maybe 1Ks to start, honestly. So let's favorite that. Come over here, favorite that recipe. Favorite this one for now. Printed circuit. Favorite. I really like to do favorites now, for those who don't know. Because once there's kind of set fire and forget. Devin's got to go. Have a great stream, Fallen. Have a good one, Devin. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay, quartz glass. Go ahead and set that as the default recipe. That should be good. And then what else did we need to add here? So let's do a check. If we favorite this and then look at its recipe tree, is there anything we need to add? Yes, we need to add universal press. If we do set one of those up. I don't think we will. I don't think we're going to universal press, but we might as well add it. So the one thing we're going to be missing is slime, but that's for universal, so I'm not too worried. Do we have enough copper? Yes. Do we have enough iron? Yes. I think we're good to go. Heyo, Lane's coming in. How you doing, Lanes? How was your stream? Did it go good? Hope it went well. I was super delayed on starting my stream. I can tell you that. Man, we're going to need 2 lines here. Let's add a no sort line. And maybe we put some of these Pokemon things away. But for now, we'll just keep them in our bags. We'll keep them in the bags. All right. I think we're ready to speedrun some AE2. So I'm going to keep a bunch of the materials on us. Or, ooh, this is one of my favorite things to do, guys. Check this out. We're going to upgrade our backpack a little bit. We're going to upgrade our backpack. Doing good. Yeah, we found the desert and got some chitin. Nice. Chitin? Is it chitin or chatin? Chitin. Isn't that the word? I could be wrong. I swear I always mess up that pronunciation. Guys, we need some leather. I should be able to cutting board this, right? Yes. Let's get a cutting board. I'm going to grab some planks, some sticks, make a cutting board, and then, where should we put it? Let's just put it on top of the saw. And then, is it any shear Yes. Yes, it is. The reason we're doing this is we need leather for some upgrades here. Oops. I don't know. I haven't found any thorium ore yet, but I'll do some off-camera mining for that. Nice. Yeah, one of our mods and one of my fellow content creators, Mr. Chickenit, he's handling the FPK Hytale side of things. He's really big into it. Because we have a Hytale server for here on FPK for our members, which I'm going to be playing on. I just haven't really been able to yet. But I think hopefully soon. Now that I passed the exam, I should have more time, right? I'm looking at my materials really fast, guys. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any other leather because we don't have as much as I thought we would. We don't have as much as I thought we did. We may have to go kill some Pokemon. Unfortunately. Because I don't want to wait for drying. Or we do it all in a chest. Let's do it all in a chest. We'll grab redstone, some iron, some copper. We need a bunch of wood on us. And here's what we're going to do. First, we need chest upgrades for sophisticated. We want basic to iron is the tier we're going to go. So we're going to grab a couple torches here. Oh my gosh, am I not shift clicking? What is going on? Oh, that was all the sticks we had. The doy. Ignore me. There we go. And let's make a couple of these. Because we have a lot of iron. And then I'm going to upgrade these two chests. Beautiful. And the reason we're doing this, oh, we could go gold too. We could go gold. 1 second. What? Oh, wooden rods. Oh my gosh. I always need more torches. Always need more torches. Give me a second here, guys. We're going to make a crafting chest while we get AE2 up and running, and you'll see what I mean by that. Okay, so this is going to be our crafting chest. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some base templates. Upgrade bases. Oh, I need... You know what? This is going to be easier if I just use a crafting table for a minute. Okay, upgrade base. Let's make 2 and 3 should be enough. I need some of my logs. I didn't think about that. Do we have more logs or do I need to quickly chop some trees? I'm going to quickly chop some trees. Super quick. Super quick. We need more logs. Nice, Polar. That's awesome. By the way, make sure you read the, someone posted the video regarding, that website's, thing about using the songs. Like if you wanted to post an album or something, make sure you read that. I can't remember exactly what they mentioned, but I do know it's important. There's like a patch 22 regarding using it for money or anything like that. Or like posting videos. I don't know all the details. I just wanted to give you a heads up to maybe check it out. Okay, but now that we got the logs, we're going to make a crafting table upgrade. Crafting table upgrade as well as some stack upgrades. Let's come over here. And you know what? Why don't we upgrade another... Let's upgrade the Pokemon chest. Yeah, there we go. As I mentioned earlier, though, guys, I am sick. And I can already feel this is... talking is irritating my throat to no end right now. I may have to take occasional moments to use my sore throat spray. But we should be good at least for a little bit. But now, all we need to do is make the crafting table upgrade. And what we've created is a mini, kind of like almost an AE2 storage system. Right? And what I mean by that What you guys will see here, sorry, my throat. If I throw this in here, we now have a crafting interface that will actually pull items of whatever in the chest. Oh, hey, what level is he? Can we fight these guys? Oh, I can never see their levels. Level 11. Let's pull out the party interface. Let's fight him with Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot. Oh, did I miss? Okay, here comes our first battle of the day. Let's go battle log here. And Hoot Hoot is going to fight for his life. No, I'm kidding. Hopefully it has some good attacks. And one thing to note is that we have that really high electric Pokemon. We're not really going to use it until we've earned something that high. It was traded to us by OGD, but we'll see what we do. Okay, awesome, Polar. Awesome. I'm glad I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know. Let's try this. Okay, perfect. And do I go for the catch? They've taken away the catch XP. I want XP, so we're gonna defeat him. Beautiful. And what do we get? Rotten flesh. Rotten flesh. I know we need to catch a Rattata. Rattata, I think is how it's said. But I need XP. I need XP for these guys. Okay. What other resources do we need to put in here before we start crafting everything? Maybe some stone. We need stone. We know that. We're going to need sky stone, maybe some sand, glass if we have it. What else? What else? We are going to need paper, but I don't think I have enough of those. We'll add books to the chest. I like to just stock the chest with crafting materials, right? We got a dropper. Got some flint. We'll add a bunch of cobble. Oh, here's all our logs. Oh my gosh, I'm blind. I'm blind. But since we have the stack upgrades, which I meant to upgrade, hold on, we're going to upgrade this with iron. Let's make sure we have all the iron on us. I prepared all this for stream today. I'm really proud of it, of making sure I had resources generated by AFKing. So there we go. We have plenty of stack space. We can hold 1,024 of anything. And let's get going. So first, we want to do quests. So we need a charger. Let's come over to the quest chain for AE2. We need a charger and an inscriber. Charger and inscriber. And then we also need a wrench, which I believe is... Oh gosh, why can't I think of the wrench recipe? I've made it so many times. There we go. That should be that quest. Perfect. Perfect. There's that. And then we need our first inscriber, which is going to require pistons. Select results. Yeah, I think that's right. We do need 2 of them. My shift clicking isn't working quite right. I don't know why. I can't remember EMI's settings for that, but that's all right. Let's make a inscriber. We do need more, to be fair, but I'm low on redstone. I'm low on redstone. So we're going to be a little conservative here. That gives us a bunch of quests. The Fluix dust is because we crafted that. We did the test craft for matter condenser. I'm going to need to actually make some Fluix here. And for this, Why don't we claim all our quests? We're about to get a bunch of loot. So because of that, I'm going to put away a bunch of the blocks, fill our bottom bar, and we're going to claim all of our quests. Beautiful. And that might give us more quests. Yep, it does. Well, let's put the Certus, the pipes, iron diamonds. Oh, sultry logs I'll put elsewhere. Oh, we got draconium. That's a rare loot. Compressed iron. We got a bunch of COMBBLEMON items. Boom, boom. Let's do our usual at COMBBLEMON specifically. Boom, boom. Okay. Then we, we've got some sugar, sure, charge Certus. Oh, that's right. We have Certus in a couple of these too. Oh, there's the glass. And looks like we already have a sign. Iron, compressed iron. We'll grab a bunch of materials here to throw in the other chest. Okay. Let's fill this up. Crafting materials. Honeycomb block, sure. Throw them all in. Throw them all in. Those are all good. The books we'll keep out. I'll even put the wheat. Screw it. Glass bottles, flax. Perfect. And then let's put... Where should we put the books for now? I'm going to put them over here. I'm going to put them over here. And I'm going to take the template out. Okay. Soul logs, I want to keep separate for now. And then... that should be everything. Let's put the fire res and the wrench that we're not going to use away. And let's keep going. So we need to actually make some fluix, which is just going to be nether quartz, charged, and redstone. But I want to do it with a bucket. With a bucket. Do we have a river nearby we could get clay from? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I asked that because I want to make a sink. I believe we have sinks in the pack. Awesome. Which we need terracotta for. Terracotta and a bucket of water. Terracotta, bucket of water. And an important change that came in the 0.6.0 update, everybody, is holding your trainer card now adds a increased spawn rate. Increased spawn rate. Have you ever dabbled in coding your own MC mod? I have a couple times. I've started with MC, or I hate this, M creator or MC creator. You know, it combines MC and creator in one word. And then I've also experimented with raw Java coding, but I am not skilled in any way, shape, or form. I've made videos about some of the mods I want to make, and a lot of them are server-side admin utilities. For sure. But other than that, I've never actually successfully made my own mod that I then, like, published or anything. You know? Oh, come on. I just need the clay. Okay, that should be more than enough. Gonna keep going quickly here. Did anybody say Z? No. Okay, we're good. Let's cook up. Turn these into blocks. And we got the bucket of water. Beautiful. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's grab some more Certus dust and Certus crystal. We're going to need a bunch of it. Oh, I didn't mean to put the charged Certus away. And we could move the charger out to our wind generator temporarily. I've used that. It kind of sucks. I might try it out now that Minecraft does obfuscate their code anymore, right? Yeah, it doesn't. They don't obfuscate it anymore. Lanes, I I'd love to see how it goes for you. I've been learning coding more and more using Gemini. I've hand coded my status bot in my Discord, a bunch of my overlay stuff, a bunch of my stream stuff. I've been using Gemini to help me with all of it, especially my Proxmox server setup. And I always do guided learning after any project so that, you know, I don't want to just copy paste stuff. I want to know why it did what it did and how I can do it myself. And so I've been learning, and I'm tempted to try to make my mods now. I've got a few ideas cooking. I'd like to do. For sure. Also, I didn't realize we were still in battle screen. Sorry about that. Yeah, now that they don't obfuscate, it's definitely going to be easier. Obviously, it's not going to be some walk in the park, but easier nonetheless. What was I saying though? Hold on, now my cat's back in my lap. Ugh. You silly thing. But there's our sink. I'm going to put the sink down over here or somewhere. Let me think. It's going to need to be accessible. I'll put it right here. So let's now grab a bucket of water. Hopefully. Where's my water bucket? Oh, it's over there. And we're just going to add a little area to do our transformation. We'll put it right here. I've been using Grok to do that. I set up my own Jellyfin server and self-hosted game servers using Docker. Nice. Yeah, I've got an interesting setup. I'll show you here in just a second, Lanes. I like to show it off. But I've got a pretty professional grade level server hosting setup here from home using more enterprise style rather than panel style. I am going to be changing a bunch of things of how I'm doing it soon, but right now it's pretty good. So let me swap to Edge just because that has my management. No, we'll just do it here. I'm migrating from Edge to Chrome now that I don't use Edge's rewards anymore, and I'm a Gemini-aholic. But let me grab my system here. So Proxmox is what runs on the base of my server. And I was running LXCs, but now I run VMs for my web apps, my game nodes, and my database. And then I have LXCs for, you know, SSH, hop, my NAS, my Proxmox backup server, and my VPN service for my moderators. And then I run Portainer to manage my Docker containers on the VMs. So if we come over to my game server node, this is where I'm actually managing all of my game servers. And I do it through compose stacks. So like here's my All The Mons compose stack, right? Using HG's Docker image. But I know a lot of people really like to use Pterodactyl, or well, now the fork people use is Pelican. Yeah, I own AMP. But it can't quite do what I want with Docker. It can integrate, but it can't run HG's image, and neither can really Pelican. But now that Pelican, let me rephrase this. I haven't been skilled enough to make a egg, as it's called, for HG's Docker image, and he doesn't offer support for it in his Discord. But this is how I handle it, and then occasionally I'll mess around in Kubernetes with Helm stacks for the servers. But right now, I'm just compose stacks inside of VMs on a Proxmox server. I enjoyed AMP at the start. Granted, it's been 2 years since I used AMP. I bet they've had a lot of updates, and I paid for the first tier. I have the paid first tier of AMP, the lifetime license. I'll have to check it out again sometime. But because I don't need a standard, you know, like a panel, a standard panel that either AMP or Pelican provides that makes it look like a server host site, since I care more about my enterprise level information, I just don't run a panel like that, you know? It's more difficult to navigate if you don't understand, but I've still got my server console, you know? I've still got everything I need. It's just a bit more on the back end. It's more DevOps, you know. You know how when you're doing home lab, you're technically doing full stack dev and whatnot. But it works out for me. It works out for me. But if you're curious, my main server I'm rocking here is 192 gigabytes of RAM on a 7950X. I've got 4 2 terabyte SSDs in a pool. No mirrors. It's just striped because I'm doing PBS backups to an interceptor pool. This is 2 1 terabyte drives in a mirror. With, you know, block deduplication. That then every hour it does the backup, and then every 30 minutes that goes onto a HDD archive section. That's an 8 terabyte hard drive and whatnot. But it's been working pretty well. I paid for it. I wanted something easy that I could multiple games to click of a button. Yeah, the downside for me is that, like, I was back in the day, I was a paid host. I was letting people pay me for hosting servers, and the AMP license doesn't allow paid hosting. The small one, you have to pay the subscription fee to make money with your servers. So that's why I moved on to full self-hosting. But hopefully that gives an idea of what my current setup is. I need to remove some of the data on some of my things, but we'll get there. Do you think I'm doing tape backup? I'm thinking about it. No, I'm going to do cloud. For my 321, I've got, hold on. I've got SSD, HDD, and I'm going to add cloud. And then if I really need, I'll do like a removable media backup, but I'm not going to do tape. Yeah, I don't server host for anybody else right now. I've actually gone away with that, and the end of this month is the last I'm hosting for friends and volunteers. I'm just going to be hosting FPK stuff now that this has been taking off, right? Now that it's been taking off. Yeah, what makes you want to do tape backup, Thiago? Do you have data important enough to tape backup, or how does that work for you? I'm just planning to use systems like rsync and whatnot, or not rsync. There's some self-hosted systems to automatically update to like your Google Cloud, your OneDrive, your whatever cloud system you're using. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let them deal with it. And then there's that free site to back up any data you have for free. Price per gigabyte and Linux ISOs. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, sorry. That was a super tangent. But I really enjoy talking about server stuff, if you guys can't tell. I've said it multiple times that it's what I enjoy the most out of doing all this. Legitimately, it is my passion. Is learning full stack, DevOps, servers, server hosting. It's a passion and it's a love, you know? And it's what I've come to now that I'm not necessarily a how would you put it? I'm not just a pure gamer anymore, right? I'm trying to build the Fallen media empire. Yeah, the obsession's great. I'm telling you, Lanes, I'm so happy you found our community here. I hope you come to enjoy and join in some of the discussions and server hosting we do. My Discord is more on the adult side of Minecraft and other games. We care more about modding, development, server hosting, sharing data, creating a knowledge base. We're going to be making what's going to be called the Great Library. the Great Library, which is we're going to be making a knowledge base for everything related to this. Oh, I don't think it's online right now. It's locked down because I'm still working on it, but the library's down right now. But I'm excited for what's to come, and I think you'll enjoy being part of the community if you want to, of course. If you want to participate, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a good time, and how we can all learn and all grow our hobby together. But let's claim some more quests. And for power, let's take our inscriber. And it should actually be able to yoink power from... I can't remember if I need the energy acceptor or if I can do this. I think it can still power through these, but let me just try... Oh, I don't know why I broke that. 1 second. Un momento. There we go. Yeah, now it's online. Now it's online. I don't think it can transfer. Is that what's going on? Yeah. Oh, well. We'll put the charger aside for now. Where did we put the presses, guys? I swear I saw them. Or did we? Yeah, we have... Oh, here they are. Okay. We're going to need silicon. Let's cook up some of our dust here. You know what? This is another... You guys ready? We're going to do something a little funny. We're going to do something a little funny. I might need more diamonds, though. I need more diamonds, but we have Boon of Earth on our pickaxe. If we mine stone, we're going to get diamonds. So we're going to make a little bit of a mining shaft here. Maybe over... Let's come outside for it. Oh, what are people saying? Okay, we're good. We're good. I didn't know if people needed me for anything. Let's add it in the base. I'm going to put the mining shaft over here. You definitely join in. Awesome. Honestly, the best way to learn these tech skills for me is to go headfirst into a project till my head hurts. I'm the same way, dude. I'm the same way. And it works for me, you know? Oh, of course it's an immediate cave. That's hilarious. What are the odds? That's hilarious. Let me light this up a little bit. And tell you what, rather than make the mining tunnel then, let's just do this. So we're going to go large tunnel 3x3. Come over here, for example, and just mine. And we'll start getting resources from Boon of Earth. That's not a good spot. Let's come over here. We got some gold. Let's see if we can get some diamonds. I hope they haven't disabled the diamonds. I know it's a little hard to see right now. Darn, no diamonds. No diamonds yet. Let's head back up though. Yeah, that exit drill has just been sitting here digging, dude. Like, what level is he? He's probably too high for me. Oh, I hate trying to read the tag. 47. Not a chance, dude. Unless we'd have to abuse the Pokemon that was traded to us. Abuse as in not like physical abuse, but as in cheating. Or not cheating, but just utilizing a Pokemon's level that we shouldn't have. Which I'm actually just going to put him in my PC. I'm going to put him away. Our Electivire that was given to us. I just don't want to use him right now. Okay. Oh, hey, he's coming in to chill. What's up, dude? What's good? Darn, we didn't get diamonds from that. Usually we do. Usually we do. I'm kind of surprised we didn't this time. Maybe they nuked that. They could have nuked it. To where, like, when I say nuked, like, made it not as good. Oh, nope, we got an emerald. So I think it's just a rare chance. I think it's just a rare chance. It's too rare though. We're not getting enough diamonds. Darn, I was gonna do something funny. I was excited to do something funny for you guys, but it's just not happening. It's not happening. And I can't take this out. So. Oh well. Oh well. Guys, I need to do my throat spray. Give me a second here. Oh, I do not know how long I'm going to be able to go with my sore throat. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. I was gonna cook in the furnace here. I know that's so simple, so stupid. I just thought it would have been fun. For those who don't know, there's like furnace cards you can do here and have like a furnace in the chest and everything. But I needed to upgrade this gold to one more tier higher. And so unless I like come here and make a couple things, we might be able to do this. Let me just try. Let me just try. I wish the shift click worked how I want it to. That's all right. We're going to grab that, and then we're going to make one. I think we have enough gold. Oh, no. We're going to need that for processors. No, we'll do it. We'll do it. I want to have a little bit of fun. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So if I do that, I should be able to pull out the iron. And then we could make the furnace. Again, just purely for the fun of it. Purely for the fun of it. That sucks, man. I hate having a scratchy throat. It's canceled so many of my streams. I got sick from my son. My son had preschool on Monday. Tuesday, he had a runny nose. Yesterday, he had more of a runny nose and whatnot. And then after my exam, I started to get a sore throat, and now I have a sore throat and a stuffy nose. So I'm hoping it clears up quickly. I really am. But we need... We're just going to do the basic for now. We're not going to make the advanced. Unless it's cheap. I don't actually know if it's cheap. It requires a bunch of hoppers, but I kind of want to do that. That was cheaper than I thought it would be. Yeah, so this makes it auto smelt. So what I can do now, if I throw this in here, up top, it'll pull in cobble. I'm going to block cobble. Or no, we'll do allow so that we choose. So it'll auto pull the coal into it. And then I can tell it what to smelt. It's so stupid, but I love it. I really do. And then I have my crafting tab. It's super simple, guys, but to me, it's fun. To me, it's fun. I'm going to hammer some of our ores, right? Just a little bit here. And we'll have it smelt in here. Just because, you know, if you try to do everything optimal all the time, you're going to burn yourself out. Things won't be the same anymore. It won't be as fun. So we're going to mix things up. We haven't done something like this on stream before. This style of furnace. So I think it's going to be a fun time. The iron dust, we're not going to cook. We're going to keep it in iron dust form. The copper, we are going to cook. Copper and gold. So then we'll come over here. We say copper dust. And then we say gold dust. And right now, this is where you choose the type of fuel, right? So like if you wanted it to not use coal, you could set it. But I'm just going to have it use coal. And then it'll start putting it here. And then if I remember correctly, yeah, see, it puts it back into the chest. Pretty nifty. And we'll just leave that running in that tab. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. You can tell it's an Aspen because of the way it is. I love that video. I love that video. But let's get some copper dust. Oops, I didn't mean to change that. Did I get all of it? I think I did. I think I did. Okay, continuing onward in our journey here. We need black dye, which, do we have coal to black dye? I don't think we do. So we'd have to kill squids, but squids aren't as common. Oh, hey, what level are these guys? The Diglet's level 2. We haven't caught a Diglet yet. Let's come over here. I'm just going to try for a raw catch off the start. We need to start catching Pokemon. We got to catch up to everybody. And I think we'll just catch Pokemon that wander into our base right now. What level is this guy? Is that a Cliff? No, I don't know what this guy is. He's 21. He's too high level. Yeah, I don't think we're going to we're not going to have squid. We can try. Let me just run over to the water real quick. Why did Drazo claim the house by me? That's a little odd. But we're going to head out here for a sec. We'll come back to AE2 in just a second. We're having fun. That's what matters. That's what matters. Hey, there's oh gosh. I can't remember names off the top of my head. Level 38. Oh, there's a Rattata. We still needed to catch a Rattata. Where is he? Where is he? It says he's right here. What level is he? Level 7. Nice. Let's swap to battle mode. Ba-da-da-da. And we'll go for a hit first. Hopefully it doesn't one-shot him. Nice. Okay. I'm going to say this real fast. Let me know in stream if anyone doing raids I can join. Okay, there's Rattata. That levels up our catch. Now, can I just want to know if any squid will spawn. If not, we'll figure something else out. We should actually grab oh, a little bit of lag. Who's lagging us? I think it was just some server gen. I think someone RTP'd. Do we have more wool? Is that wool? Nope. Yes. Okay. This might seem silly, but I'm going to mob swab a squid if we find one. Mob swabs are going to be like paramount here on this server. I know I used that word wrong, but I think that's the one I used wrong. Excuse me. Leo saying, hello, I'm at my band event. How did your test go? You're about to go on stage? It went really good, Leo. Best of luck on your performance, your practice, whichever it is. We passed the test. We passed the test. You can buy a squid egg from the market for 1 diamond. Thank you, B-Core. Okay, okay. So we don't need to mob swab. I'm just going to see if there's a squid over here, because I don't have a lot of diamonds yet. Also, let me do this. Let me do this. I need to know, okay, I have 1 bone. I have 1 bone in a dream. Really? Why is everyone posting the Minecraft stuff in the general chat? Like the people asking for help. I made all the channels people asked for, and then people just use general. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but I'm trying to get people to use the correct channels. One second. One second, guys. One second, guys. We're gonna watch this this GIF real quick. Wait, why isn't that working? Oh, I'm in the wrong screen. There we go. Let's see what this is about. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I wish it probably looks better if I don't zoom in like that, but let's get back to it here. I think we've been standing here long enough. Yeah, I don't think we got fish, and that's going to stop any squid spawns. So that's fine. That's fine. We'll have to buy one egg. Someone's lagging the server hard. Someone is lagging the server hard, dude. Hey, sounds good, Leo. Have a good one. But yeah, that was funny, Arbaco. Let's take a look at this profile. Oh my gosh. If this is another clicker set to 1 tick, I might issue a strike. One second, guys. We got a clicker stuck here. Luckily, it's only at 300. I'm not gonna strike for that. I'm not gonna strike for that. But it's just getting. I have to keep. I keep finding people with 1 tick clickers. With 1 tick clickers. Remember, with modular routers, okay. Okay. Getting back to it, though. Sorry about that. I got really distracted. I get distracted by lag. My server admin comes out in me. My server admin comes out of me. I go from content creator Fallen to server admin Fallen. Okay. Where were we? We were going to SFM manage the inscriber, but we're taking too long. And I don't have black dye, so we're going to skip it. We're going to skip it. We're going to make processors. We should have plenty of silicon. Let's do some silicon pressing. And what we're going to do is see if we can make another inscriber while we're waiting here. We've got it favorited over. We just need more pistons, which why don't we make a couple of these if we can? I don't know what the difference is of those. We're really low on redstone though. We're going to need to go mining. We're going to need to go mining. We desperately need more redstone. But the reason I'm doing that is so I can throw this guy down and try to also do some... Is it engineering? It's engineering. Let's do a couple diamonds. Let's just do like four diamonds. 4 diamonds of engineering. And then I do want to put a bunch of these tools away. Let me make sure I'm reading chat. Okay. What do we need? We're going to have to go mining for redstone. Oh, another diglet. Let's see. Oh, Zubat. Level 10. Level 10. We could do that with our Hoot Hoot. We're trying to level Hoot Hoot, for those who don't know. Trying to level him up. And hopefully we can also catch... Oh, but we don't get catch XP anymore, right? I don't know what that mod enabled. Guys, I want to check it. I want to check it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the changelog. And COMBBLEMON Capture XP is the name of the mod. COMBBLEMON Capture XP. I just want to know if you don't get XP if you capture in a battle. Ah, yeah. You don't. You don't. So I have to beat it, but I want to catch at least one. I want to catch at least one. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, I'm going to go for the catch next. I'm so sorry, guys. My throat is dying. My throat is actually dying. I have such a sore throat, but I want to get AE2 up and running. Yeah, we don't have the power. It doesn't transfer through. We would need to make more power gen, but for now, we're just going to leave it as is. I'm going to call that good. Then we'll do our engineering. We'll do the power transfer in a bit. For now, let's just keep questing after we get some redstone. So for the redstone, I think we'll just make the actual mining path here. Whoa. Oh, that was me. That was me. That was me. Can I cover? Look at all the fish going through. That's kind of funny. Does that stop the water? It does. It does. Oh, we've got a big cavern. I'm just going to take it down and we'll look for redstone down in the deep slate. We might as well just take advantage of these. We do have an abandoned mine shaft nearby. But resources is the name of the game right now. We don't have a magnet. Oh, we're in the wrong. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. So we're going to have to be careful here. Can I hit that water? Nice. Grab the lapis. We're going to need redstone. And diamonds while we're down here. Redstone and diamonds. Might as well grab gold too. But redstone's what's locking us behind it. Someone on the GitHub is saying my GUI scale is causing the issue, so I changed it and nothing happens. How small did you go? One motto. Because your GUI was tiny or like massive in the video. Is that your actual game window size? Is that the size you play? Oh, the diamonds drop in deep slate. That's how it works. I really think it was your GUI scale or just how big your window is. Or have you recorded, did you record it only when it was tiny by chance? But no one else I've seen is experiencing your issue. So it's got to be something unique to the way you're running your client, right? So if it's not GUI scale, I play at GUI 5. Yeah, you might need GUI scale depends on the monitor size you're playing, but I'm talking about the recording shows you're playing on a square. Is that true? And then was that square when you recorded the normal size of the square that you play at when you're not recording it? Does that make sense? But otherwise, I would legitimately just go all the way down to GUI 1 and just see if it keeps happening. And make sure you're full screen and see if it keeps happening. Try it in full screen, try it in borderless. Try it at GUI scale 1. And just try to rule out things, right? That's what we're going for. That's all I can recommend because I don't know enough about COMBBLEMON bugs to be of more assistance than that. Unfortunately. But I hope we can figure out what's causing your issue here. I feel bad you're dealing with this. Because that's got to be like nearly impossible to play on, right? Oh, poor Zubat. Poor Zubat. I might just mine normally. Now, since we have Boon of Earth, right? How's our Pokemon team? Hoot Hoot needs healing. Uh-oh, we got some huge memory leaks. Yeah, we're going to have to do a restart. Restart incoming. Restart incoming. Yeah, that's what's been killing my server is the memory leaks from people exploring. This pack seems to have more memory leaks than others that I've ran for some reason. But we were at almost 7 gigabytes of memory leak there. It should be starting up already, though. Yep. I think everything's working how it's supposed to. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We'll just wait for it to finish. Oh, man. Guys, I really wanted to stream longer and get this all going. But my sore throat is killing me. On a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult would you say the CompTIA test was? So for Core 2, which is considered the easier one, depending on your local knowledge, it's hard for me to say. Yeah, one motto, try full screen and see if it happens. Just for the test. Go full screen. Like actually F11, full screen, full blown, full screen, and see if it's happening. If it's not, you might need to try a borderless window mod. A window mod. Possibly. But Lennox, it's hard to say because I would say I feel a lot of the studying I did on like CertMaster through my college course didn't matter for the test. I only passed, in my opinion, because of how knowledgeable I already am, how much of a jack of all trade I am in tech. I legitimately feel as if 60% of the test I lucked out on because I already knew the answers. But I will say this, in terms of difficulty, if you're a tech nerd, Lennox, Lanes, honestly, if you go with your gut, standard practice, I'd put it on, in terms of exams, a 5 or a 6. It's not bad. It's not bad, but you need to, I recommend doing practice, what are they called? PBQs or whatnot. And then the Dion practice exams on Udemy. If your college gives you the Udemy courses, Dion's, do all of his practice exams. And that's all I can say. I got a, oh gosh, I can't remember. Hold on. I got a good score. I got 800 something. I think I got 815 out of 900. And you need 700 to pass. I actually need to check if my score has been submitted. I totally forgot I might need to actually email that to WGU's department. I totally spaced that. Sorry, I'm just curious. Yeah, it hasn't been submitted. Or it's not, it doesn't show yet. Here, I've got the download. This will be really quick. I just want to check what my score was. And I believe I downloaded it earlier today. Yep, COPTIA. Oh, did I do it on my... Where is it? Did I save it to like my desktop? I did. CompTIA score report. I don't think this leaks anything. Yeah, it doesn't. This is what this looks like. This is public information, so I don't mind sharing it. I got a 815. An 815 out of 900, and you need a 700 to pass. And I'm telling you guys, when I took the test, I kid you not, I did not think I passed. But apparently, the way they weight the questions, because remember, it's weighted. It's not you need to pass so many questions out of so many questions. It's weighted. And apparently I did really good for the weights. So what I would say is go with your gut. Don't stress as much as I was doing. But I know I'm a very jack of all trades when it comes to tech. I've been a techie since I'm not even kidding here, guys. I'm talking from 6 years old onward. I was using computers. I had access to my first computer at 6 years old. My own computer. So I have a lot of surface level knowledge, right? But not a lot of it was just common sense. To me, what I would consider common sense. So, I hope that helps for you guys. What is CompTIA? I don't actually know what, I can't remember what CompTIA stands for. Let me check. What does CompTIA stand for? Computer Technology Industry Association. It's a certification to say that you know what you're doing in terms of tech. And there's different levels. There's core 1, core 2, then I can't remember. I think it's security is next. Is that right? Either way, there are certifications to say that you have certain levels of knowledge when it comes to technology. In this case, knowing how to use the Microsoft command line, knowing Microsoft Windows settings, knowing networking features on a client desktop, knowing installing applications according to requirements, basic Microsoft Windows OS security settings. It's certification that you have tech knowledge. Yeah, and A+ is broad because there's core 1, core 2, and then it goes up from there. But I am core 2 A+ certified. Nice. I haven't heard of Hytale, but I bet I will maybe. What does Hytale stand for? Guys, we're kind of chilling right now. Information Technology Infrastructure Library. Ooh, cool. Yeah, CompTIA, at least here, you're doing Security Plus. That is the next one you go for. That's right. That's right. And you can do them out of order, guys. You can do them out of order. Except for like the high tier ones. You can do them out of order. You don't have to like do certain ones first. The thing that sucks is they're expensive. If I had failed my test because it was technically my second take, even though it was my first, you only get 2 free ones with the vouchers from my college, and then you have to pay for the third. It's like $300 to take the exam. The CompTIA here in the US, I don't know if US based, is very broadly recognized on resumes as a certification that can improve your odds of them understanding that you know your stuff, right? Oh, my throat. I am in legitimate pain right now, but I'm trying to push through it. $500 US each. Yeah, those are higher level certs than I'm doing for sure. I am not doing that high level of certification. Is it part of your college, or are you just doing it for work or doing it on your own? So is it part of university, I guess is the word, right? That's the more broad term. Is it part of university? Is it part of work? Or is it part of you just wanting to get it yourself? That's what I'm trying to say. I did what you said, still nothing. Yeah, we were just ruling it out. One motto. We were ruling it out that it was the cause. The only other thing I can think of, do you have... here's what sucks. I can't replicate your issue. I tried. I tried to replicate your issue and I couldn't. And you're sure you've set your keybinds... Oh, oops. You've moved keybinds, like you've unbound, like I would do this, right? I'd go to keybinds, category, COMBBLEMON, back up your keybinds first, but literally unset everything and change it to where there's no conflicts and you know what button would make the GUI pop up and out. Is it in every battle? Hold on, I need a Pokemon. Is what's happening, is it as if you're spamming the GUI button? Let me see if I can replicate it artificially. Yeah, it's like you're doing this, right? I'm doing it for work. The company that I work for asked to keep the job. What? And they didn't pay for it? That's surprising to me, but I don't know. I don't know how different things work in different places, right? I'll admit it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, something's wrong with either your GUI or your it's unique to your client. That's the problem. So there's not much I can do to even try to help. And you're telling me you went to, have you gone to the COMBBLEMON official Discord and nobody knew what was happening? And you've tried the rebindings. We know you've tried to fix the full screen. We know that. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Because I don't think I have one of these squirrels. Do I? Oh, I have to play. Oh well. I'm gonna go for the catch. Yeah, try the COMBBLEMON Discord too. I saw no one answered you in the other one. I did see that. Excuse me, guys. Oh my gosh, my throat. Oh, that's killing me, dude. I really hope. Oh, he did have one. I'm going to release this guy from lower level. I'm going to release Diglett and C-Dot. Hey, one Poke token for him. And then the low level Zubat. Good enough. But other than that one, Motto, I can't help you. I don't know. I can't even think. And you haven't added any custom mods. Let's watch the video one more time. Let's watch the video one more time here. Here, let's open it on YouTube. Because, yeah, the GUI is far too small for the mod pack. I know that. The GUI scale is a problem. Are things overlapping? Like looking at your battle log? Look at that. Look at that. Oh no, that was previous chat. What makes that go up and down? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I wish I could be of more assistance. I really do. I don't know, man. I don't know, you know? I'm terribly sorry. I wish I could help. Oh my Lord. My throat, guys. Let me clean up my inventory here. I'm kind of worried that if I if I keep streaming, I'm I'm gonna lose the ability to stream over the next couple days, you know? No, he said so Lanes, I think he said that he plays in windowed mode at GUI scale 5 because I think only has like one monitor. So he watches like YouTube on what you get what I'm saying? So he's playing it windowed. He tried full screen, didn't work. He tried full screen, didn't work. Nobody responded in the All The Mods Discord. I haven't seen any duplicate issues. I came over to the All The Mods Discord and I've tried looking. So like we come up here and we say how does it work? All The Mons tech support. And then I just tried GUI. Nothing. And then I tried battle. And it pulls up way too much. And so I tried overlay too, I think. And yeah, none of it. All the elements are crashing on each other. Yeah, he tried the lower GUI. He already tried that, Thiago. But one motto. I don't know if you saw Thiago's chat coming in from YouTube. Thiago says, so like, launch the game fresh. Launch the game fresh. Go into your single player world you had there, the creative one. Start a battle. Replicate. Excuse me so much, guys. Replicate the issue. Then quit the game and post your latest .log into the Discords. And he's offering to take a look at it. He's offering to take a look at it. Yeah, Lanes, being able to actually poke around the device would be, I know those kind of situations, right? Right. But we'll let one motto do what he's going to do. We don't want to overwhelm him. I keep giving him different steps to try. Don't want to mess with that too much. I wanted to make a drawer here for a deep slate. Oh, do I not have planks? Oak planks? And then we're going to put some of these down. You're posting it in the COMBBLEMON Discord? Yeah, but just remember, a lot of Discords won't help you, one motto. I noticed this in your post, and it's the same thing Thiago's talking about. You need to post logs. Either your latest log, or even, and if you have it, as well as your debug log, sometimes. Oh, we had a drawer ready. But in our Discord, if you post your latest log after replicating the issue, we might be able to help you out. Gosh, sorry. I'm so all over the place, guys. I don't think I was going at a good speed for... Oh, man. Come on, speech. We're getting AE2 set up. Why is that shift click not working right? What the heck? It always does that right. Oh, there we go. Now it's going to smelt the gold. Perfect, dude. I love when a plan comes together. I think Thiago, I think he's talking about his video. I think he's talking about his video, not his logs. Yeah, so Thiago is Larbaco on the Discord and says you can at him with your logs. If you need help finding those logs, one motto, you can rewind the stream. I'm going to tell you how to do it real quick. I'm going to tell you how to do it real quick, and then you can rewind the stream if you need. In CurseForge, and you can rewind the stream to this. In CurseForge, go to your profile, click the 3 dots, and click Open Folder. In here, there should be a Logs folder. Let me make it bigger here. A Logs folder. And in there, there is your debug.log and your latest.log. This is the important one, latest.log. You need to do that after, again, fresh start the game, go into a world, replicate the battle bug, close the game, and then post that latest.log in the Discord. He's Larbaco, one motto. I think he's talking in the same chat as you. In the YouTube chat you're chatting in, he's in there with you. He is Thiago. And thank you, Larbaco, for your willingness to take a look at his log. I can poke at it too later. Guys, I genuinely feel like I have a throat made of sandpaper. I'm in considerable pain. I think I'm going to have to call this stream, even though we wanted to do a big stream here. Now that we passed the exam, I'm going to have to wait till my sore throat lightens up, and then we'll go live again with some more All The Mons. I might, off stream, I think I'm going to get my AE2 setup going. My AE2 setup going. Since we've seen me do it a million times. I'm just going to do the basic. We're going to do a sophisticated storage controller. Again, this is only for early game. Do not do storage controllers late game on servers. Especially my servers. It's a strike. It's really bad. Unless you know what you're doing. But for early game, it's fine. We're going to do a storage controller into sophisticated storage, and then we're going to make storage disks, storage cells, and move everything from the chests to the storage cells. He posted it in the support tab. Awesome. Guys, I'm going to let things cook. I'm going to get back on later to set up the AE2 system. Guys, I had fun chatting. We chatted more than we played, but honestly, I really enjoy doing it. I enjoy the server talk. I enjoy everything about just chatting with you guys. I really do. It's more my style, personally. I know it's not the most exciting, but I have a good time. I have a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for today. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be in the world, and I'll catch you next time. But for now, my friends, bye-bye.